we don't want war. We should never want war. You should celebrate a president that his core idea is no more wars. Right. People are like, yeah, but he bombed Iran, right? I think he had to. I think it was like one of these things with Israel with a negotiating.
It was an opportunity.
I'll bomb the site. I'll tell them to leave. Jesus Christ, because Israel's just bombing the shit out of Gaza, and they're like, they don't care about human shields, and they're like, fuck you, you attacked us, it's over, we're gonna wipe you out. So this guy is, what he's done is, if it sticks. So here's the thing: does it stick? I don't know. I mean, they've come to multiple peace agreements in the past.
Didn't Hamas murder literally 32 members of one family because they were collaborating, quote unquote, with Israel in the street? Do you see that? They shot him in the head.
They shot a few guys. I saw one
It was
video.
more than a few.
I only saw one where there was the 3 guys they shot in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And they probably were. That's the thing. The Mossad and the IDF are brilliant. Right? The reason why they got all those pagers to those guys and then blew their dicks off is because they're fucking geniuses. Right? The reason why they invented Pegasus, the ability to just listen to your fucking phone, read all your text messages, get all your dick pics, all that stuff, because they're brilliant. And of course, they infiltrate every organization. Yeah. That's how they get all their information. They literally have a soldier that is so dedicated to Israel that they give their life to go pretend to be Hamas and probably even commit terror just so that they can be legit. And then that person will feed all the information to Israel.
That's right.
I mean, you have to have the people who love Israel, you could be one of those people like, I hate Zionists, I hate Zionism, I hate what they've done. I get it. But what they are doing is the most black belt version of tribalism. The most black belt version.
Because
they have to.
Well, because every threat for Israel is existential. One of the things I think the strength of Israel, it's a fascinating idea, because when Trump made a speech at the Knesset, Bibi Netanyahu was booed by a lot of Israelis, and Trump was hailed. And the point of that is that Israel is a democracy where they're constantly arguing with each other. There's constant debate. And your job, if you're prime minister or whatever, is always precarious because there are people who are always going to be critical, and they'll be Israelis. Whereas there isn't this sort of monolithic sort of idea. Like the Knesset has... But the one thing that unifies Israelis, no matter what, they'll debate. You want to talk about the war in Gaza and how it was prosecuted? There's plenty of legitimate saying that you leveled the place. That's fine, but don't make one mistake. You fucking when they're threatened with their existence, you want to threaten the existence of Israel. They'll unify right quick, and they'll fucking blow up pagers. They got 1,000 ways to get to you. Because they have to.
The point is, they do infiltrate those organizations, and they do that. However...
Why were you smiling just now?
Because I just sent Jamie a funny meme.
Oh.
I'll send one. I'll show you one that's more offensive that we can't show on the air, but this one's one of my favorites.
Oh, I saw that. I think you sent that to me.
I did. It's so funny. Israel be like, we took out Hamas.
Holy shit. We shouldn't be laughing, but that's fucking ridiculous.
Bro, it's funny.
It is crazy.
It's fun. Listen, you want to live? You want to live your life? You can't decide what's funny.
You got to laugh.
That's funny. I'm not mocking anyone's death, and I think it's a terrible thing that it happened at all. But it's also, this is the Charlie Kirk question. When Charlie Kirk was on Patrick Bet David, it's like, why did it take so long for them to respond? Was there a stand down order? Was there so people get all conspiratorial with stuff like that. And then things get real weird, because there is this thing that we don't want to believe, but we do know is true, that there are certain groups in this world that are very motivated to have a war. And no one wants to believe that. Everyone wants to believe the only reason to have a military is because we're the just, righteous, great country of the United States of America, and we don't do anything unless we're defending ourselves or defending some other democracy that's being destroyed by communism or whatever. Yeah. Right? We like to think that.
Yeah.
That's not totally real. And Smedley Butler figured that out in 1933 when he wrote War is a Racket. And that's still today. The idea that in 2025 that's not the case anymore, that would be very naive.
Right.
And it's not just America.
Right. They profit from instability.
They profit, and then it also. Bill Clinton literally said that Bibi, and this is Bill Clinton's words. Bibi Netanyahu wants there to be a war, so he stays in power.
He said that?
Bill Clinton did recently. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm old. I'm gonna start telling the truth."
Tell something.
By the way, I love getting my dick sucked. Can I tell you that's one of the number one reason why I became president? They all wanted to suck it. Everybody wanted to suck it once I was in that office.
They did.
So I fucked up, and I got one girl with a big mouth. She was a little young. I fucked up. I got crazy.
Left a spot on her dress.
But he was saying this, and I guess he was just saying, look, the Epstein files are coming out. Let me just fucking get real.